What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 5, the final part. Unless you all have questions, please feel free to ask them. I will try to answer you in the comments if you would like, or if you want to, you can feel free to message me and I can do a whole video dedicated to answering things without saying who they come from. But today we're going to be talking about how your mental health affects your finances. Majority of us, when we're depressed or anxious or whatever, we try to do something to counterbalance that. And one of the things too many of us do is we go shopping online because we're sitting there, we're by ourselves, we're depressed, we're scrolling through our phone. Ooh, that looks cute, or whatever. And here we go, add to cart. And that can send you in a downward spiral. You also can spend a lot of money by simply trying to forget what's getting you down. So if you're going through like something traumatic or something, sometimes in order to cope, people will use, I'm just going to push it to the back of my mind, pretend it's not there, and they spend money that they don't really need to be spending. It's very important to have something for like an emotional tracker. Have either emotional tracker or do a savings challenge. And if it's something you want me to create, I'll be happy to, where you save so much if you're depressed, so much if you're anxious, so much if you're happy, or if you're sad. Do something to help you to save money and start the journey where that if something was to happen. One of the greatest things that I've seen, and there are a couple of amazing budgeters out there that have it, and at some point in time I hope to have one too. I'm planning on it. But they have a specific, like a me day or a specific emotional envelope, where that what they do is they save money periodically when they're in a better spot, or based off of that mood calendar or whatever. They'll save money, and then when they have those moments, they have money for it. Some people do that so that they have money to spend during those moments, but they have a set amount to spend. And I 1000% agree with that and love that idea. I don't care if you're saving $1 or $20, whatever fits your budget, do it. Because we all have those times where there's just so much going on. There's so much chaos going on in our lives, or there's so much that's bringing us down that we need the comfort of something that makes us happy for just a moment. So please be sure that you're doing something to help protect yourself for those times. Don't free spend willy-nilly because something's going on. It can also get you into making bigger purchases, or sometimes I know of some people who've had issues with self-control where they're going through one of those moments where things are getting to them, and instead of making smart decisions, they make bad ones, and they go and they get loans or something like that, which then puts another depression or another basically black cloud over you, because now you've got to pay that loan back. And it may be for 2 months, it may be for 6 months or a year. But that's why it is so important to create your emotional envelope. If that is something that you guys would like for me to have on my Etsy shop, I will be so glad to do it, and I will be posting it. I know that there are things that are very heavy and bad that happen in our lives. People get sick, we lose loved ones, things of that nature. I'm not talking about being sad because of an event like that. I'm talking about those just basically dealing with life moments where you just need some comfort in something. But because we do have those moments, that's why we make an emergency fund. That's why we save for those. And yes, I have my emergency fund, but I also have my idiots fund for whenever we go over because of something. And I also have a fund that I have set back as basically my quote unquote oh poop fund, where it's not necessarily an emergency. It's a oh my word, we did something. We spent money, more money than what we should have, and but it was something we needed. Or life happens, things happen. You know, Salisa on Beautifully Me and You was just talking about it. You know, her mom just had to go to the hospital, and that's a stressful and a bad situation. But she had her life happens envelope, and because she had that, all the extra dining out that you do during that time, and the extra money that you spend that you normally wouldn't spend on a regular basis, she had it to cover for those kinds of events. And I highly recommend that to anybody, to have that extra fund besides your emergency fund, just because it may not be a necessarily emergency, like there's emergency car repair or there's the water heater went out. It can just be that something has happened in your life that you need some help with financially. And instead of beating yourself up because you've touched your emergency fund, you have that life happens. So life happens is a great envelope to have. The having one for an emotional support envelope is phenomenal to have. Like I said, even if all you can do is take your change every week that you have, just your coins, take them at the end of the week, see what you have, put it all in a jar, save that so you have something. But if you have any questions, feel free to message me. You can comment down below. You can message me on Instagram or TikTok. You can also email me. My email will be linked down below. You've got this. You're wonderful. You are enough. You is smart. You is kind. You is important. All things to remember about you. I myself can tell you I appreciate each and every last one of you more than you know. Coming on here, talking with you guys makes my day better. It's hard at times because so many of you come out with so many cute and amazing things, and I want to buy it all because I want to support you, but also because I want it because it's cute. But I appreciate the fact that y'all are letting me support any of you that I can in other ways, because you understand that this is a piece. Now, yes, I have things that have me stressed and things of that nature, and we all do. However, I will say that as much as going on in my life right now, the fact that if something was to happen tomorrow and I need to have money in that emergency fund, or I needed to have an extra house payment or whatever, knowing that I have that has been it's lifted so much off of me. Every time I get one of those envelopes to my goal, it lifts another thing off of me. Every time I see my credit cards dwindling down or my other debt dwindling down, it lifts another piece off of me. Start your journey. Trust in yourself. You've got this. Don't do any emotional spending. No emotional spending. You hear me? No emotional spending. Unless you've saved for it. You can do it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. If you need anything, let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help you in any way I can, even if it's simply just being there to listen. I got you. Have a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Until next time, guys, carry on.